Sarb, Akal Music Society of Calgary held a classical vocal concert in Calgary on September 19th. A great artist who took a part in that concert, who has been performing globally over 18 years. We have a privilege to meet her in our studio, Ruchira Panda ji. Ruchira ji, welcome to Asian Magazine.
Namaste.
As you have been involved in music over 27 years, what made you to come to the music side of it?
Actually, in my family, we had the privilege to listen to good music from very early age, and one of my aunt was initiated to classical music when I was very little, maybe 3-4 years. So she was taking lesson with my Guruji, to whom I was initiated later, around 1988. So this has become a inspiring point for me to get into the music.
Right. Okay. So you were inclined towards the music because it was at home.
Yes, we were used to listen Hindustani classical music only since childhood.
Right. Ruchira, tell me about yourself briefly.
I was born in Devghar, Bihar, but that was for 2-3 months. Then I'm basically from Kolkata, had my schooling in Kolkata, had my college degrees and university degrees from Kolkata. My guru was from Kolkata. So all my educational training and obviously the long years of musical training I had from my city, Kolkata. Though I am living in Kolkata, I tour every year in USA, Canada, obviously perform in all other cities of India. So I'm engaged in full-time musical career with performance and obviously with teaching the young learners.
Ruchira, as you are performing globally,
Yes.
How do you find time for yourself and your family?
Actually, I am a little bit introvert.
Okay.
So whenever I get time, I have my own time in my own way.
Okay.
So first of all, I have to have my own time, and obviously I spend my best time with my family, and obviously all the disciples come to me. I think they are my family too.
Of course.
So whenever I teach them, this is my best part of my time.
Not so easy question. But as you were introduced to music at the childhood, because your aunt was learning at home from your Guruji, their Gurujis, and whereas you did a degree in economics.
Yes.
How did it fit? Why didn't you do in economics?
Actually, when I decided about my studies, future studies, first of all I selected not to go in science. Because it will take much more time from my musical career. So that time actually I was decided to follow a musical career. So then my preference was mathematics, and I chose the subject economics.
Right.
So, but I think that was an easy part. That was an easy part for me to continue education. That was a side business.
Right. Okay.
Along with music.
Oh, I see. Okay. As we were talking earlier, you took a basic training from Kotali Gharana.
Yes.
Tell me about it. Why did you get attached to Kotali Gharana?
Actually, I was attached to Pandit Manas Chakravarti from my family. My aunt was getting her musical studies from Panditji. So I was initiated automatically to my guru, and he is that time he was the prime Khalifa, we say, of Kotali Gharana, and the Kotali Gharana is linked to East Bengal, now we call Bangladesh. So from that side, we are the musicians from Kotali Gharana.
I see. Okay. We come to know from you, your Guruji's Kotali Gharanas, they have expired. And you are the one who is the, so to speak, chief of the Kotali Gharana, and all the burden on you, on your shoulders. How are you keeping up?
First of all, there is a responsibility to teach the disciples, my own disciples, and a few of my co-disciples who were used to take lessons from my Guruji. So I'm trying to continue to give them further lessons of vocal music, and also trying to perform, and so that our Gharana music can be spread throughout the globe.
Right.
So that is the actually path to spread our typical style.
Right. Kotali Gharana style.
Yes.
Yes. Good. So when was your very first public performance? Tell me about it.
As far as I remember, it was in 1993 or 94. It was my Guruji's birthday ceremony. It used to be a night-long concert in Kolkata, and all the great musicians, senior musicians, performed there for several years. So I performed there for first time. It was my first musical performance in Kolkata.
Right. Okay. Are there any memorable experiences from your live concerts?
There are lots. But I can say when I was in North America for the first time, I was invited by the legend Ustad Ali Akbar Khan Sahab, and of course by Pandit Shapun Chaudhary, to perform in Ali Akbar College of Music in San Rafael, California. And that was a great opportunity for me that Khan Sahab was in the audience. That time he was not well with his health. Even that he was in the audience and he was listening me for hours. He was asking me to sing many compositions of my Dada Guru and asking me to sing other ragas. And it was a blessing that he was so much satisfied that he invited me to teach vocal music in his academy, that time in his college.
Right.
So to having blessings from Khan Sahab, that legendary musician, is a great event to remember.
Great, of course, of course. From 1993 to 2015, roughly how many concerts you may have performed so far?
That's a difficult question
Yes.
to answer. We generally have in India most of the concerts in winter seasons,
Right.
after October. So that time maybe in a season we have 15 to 20 concerts. So now we can add up for
the
and we come up to US, Canada
Yes.
in summer or fall.
Of course.
Of course, we come for a chain concert tour.
Right, of course. As on September 19th, and Sarb Akal Music Society hosted a concert, vocal concert, classical music concert. And we have a privilege to hear you, and you have done a great job. Our compliments, and keep it up the good work.
Thank you.
Yes. As you are performing globally, in what do you think the classical music lovers, are they growing in numbers?
As we have experiences about our early ages, when we used to go to the music conferences, I think there were more audience than today, but who were that time very few people, very selected students were learning classical music. Nowadays, for even maybe for reality show or maybe for some other media consciousness, the few younger generation students are coming up to us to have the basic classical music training.
Right.
So now they are included in the audience too.
Of course.
But the elderly group is gradually going down.
Okay, they are going down.
Yes.
So is there any specifically something done for that reason by government or by any organizations to bring out the classical music again?
In India, we actually lack government support. Basically, the organizations, most of them are private organizations, are coming up with festivals and music concerts. In few states, like Madhya Pradesh or a few other states, the government cultural department coming up is with a few major music festivals. And of course there are Hariballa festival in Jalandhar, Dobolan music festival in Kolkata, Saptak in Ahmedabad. All they are playing a good role
Okay.
to promote classical music.
Right.
They are trying actually. But we need more media support. Like we need the medias to cover more classical music concerts and to promote Indian classical music shows. Then I think we should get more audiences.
Right. As to the further to the media participation in there, as we have a YouTube, which is a worldwide platform.
Yes.
And in your opinion, what do you think the YouTube is exploiting the music or is engaging towards to spread the good word?
No, YouTube is engaged in to spread the music more accessible to everyone, because earlier we had cassettes, CDs, few had good CD players, and all are not that of good qualities. So now it is more accessible. Whoever wants to listen somebody, they can access YouTube and can listen. At least they can have an idea.
Right.
But live concerts is something different.
Of course. Live is alive.
Yes,
You
yes.
enjoy more, you can see.
The experience of live has a more impact on the audience.
Yes. Ruchira, further to the classical music's exposing to in India as organization helping to promote the classical culture, and you are visiting overseas as well. What do you see the difference? The overseas people are promoting classical music as well, or where do you see it?
Obviously, the overseas organizers are trying to promote classical music, and for that reason only we are coming for years to perform in other countries.
Right.
But it is difficult to spread the basic art music of India here. But irrespective of that, as my experience is concerned, in number of cities, number of places, I have experienced good audiences, good organizers who are coming up to spread our cultural music. And like that day I enjoyed performing in Sarb Akal. It was a good step in Canada to promote Indian classical music, and the audiences were so engrossed, they were so good listeners. It was a good experience, and I experienced some of these kind of audience in East Coast and the West Coast in North America too.
I see. Well, of course, the Calgary audiences are the best in Canada. Yes,
that's true.
Yeah, I think I'll add to it, when a great singer, musician is playing on the stage, the music lovers always listen really well.
Yes, but the organizers, as Sarb Akal Society organized that day, that did a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Harjet Singh's group and team, they have done a good job.
Harjet ji is doing very good.
Right.
He has a good positive gesture to promote Indian classical music.
Right. Excellent. And you also have released a DVD, I believe, Diyara Mein Varangi?
Yes, yes. I recorded few tracks in India. I have few audio tracks as well as video tracks. I think all of those are available in Amazon, iTunes.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So Diyara Mein Varangi, what does it mean? I may be saying it wrong, but
Diyara Mein Varungi.
Right.
मैं दीप जलाना चाहती हूँ, मैं जलाऊंगी.
अच्छा, that's nice.
I will lit up the light.
Okay. But other than that, how many other tracks or albums you have released?
I have few tracks of different ragas like Hamir, Purvi, one of the semi-classical Mishra Desh Jhula, then Rag Yaman, Kausik Dhani, Khamaj Thumri, like that.
Okay, okay. And what I see as you are releasing another DVD set next year in 2016. Tell me about it.
I am planning to do so because I am in a project of composing and recording few of my own compositions of semi-classical music, slightly in a different way, experimental music, semi-classical with orchestration.
I see.
So the lyrics are written by me.
Okay.
The composition, of course,
is by you.
Is by me.
Yeah.
So I am recording. I am working on it.
Okay.
So maybe next year, I will be able to release.
You'll be ready to release.
Album.
That's good to know. Very good. All the best on the CD.
Thank you.
Yes. As you have performed at Baba Hari Vallabh Summelan in Jalandhar last year, how was your experience?
Oh, that was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Particularly, we all know that is the oldest classical music conference of our country.
Right.
And it was a blessing for me to perform there. The audiences were too good, and the night-long session, 3 consecutive nights, they were sitting and listening to different musicians, and I had a great experience to perform there.
Well, that's good.
They are
that's
good. Yeah.
Very nice. You are also hosting your own musical conferences.
Yeah, I have my own organization, Paramparik, in Kolkata.
That's since 2014. One, right?
Yes, yes.
Tell me about it.
It was a dream for me to do something for music, to organize something so that our classical music can be spread all over India through my organization. So my Guruji gave the name of my organization. It is called Paramparik, means the organization maintaining tradition.
Right.
And we generally do an annual festival in every year in winter. And besides, we have two other wings too, in educational field and health issues, medical field. We try to sponsor students of who are economically challenged but meritorious. So at present we have running candidates more than 550, and so far we have supported and sponsored students like more than 5,000.
All right.
And we have few contributions in the field of medicine. We have donated free beds for cancer hospital and like that.
Well, that's very nice. What else you sing other than Khayal?
Other than Khayal, I am used to, as you experienced that day.
Yes.
I am used to sing semi-classical music, the different genres of semi-classical like Thumri, Dadra, Chaiti, Jhula, Fag, Jar ke Geet, Birha ke Geet,
Right.
and of course bhajan,
Tapas.
tappas,
Yeah.
yes, tappas, tap khayals, taranas.
Yes. That's very good. It was good performance, I can say that. Yes. Do you compose your own compositions too?
Yeah, I like to compose whenever I feel it is necessary. That necessity is from within.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I compose few khayal bandishes and of course few semi-classical compositions I did.
Right. So, do you feel more comfortable with singing of somebody else's compositions or your own?
No, actually we are used to sing my Guruji's compositions. There are thousands for last so many years. And now I am composing, that is actually just to meet up my own internal necessities. I am obviously comfortable to sing both of my Guruji's compositions and my own.
I see. So,
And we had talim, we had training of different gharana bandishes also.
Okay.
We can sing the bandishes which are composed in different gharanas,
right.
which are said as traditional bandishes.
As you are also a teacher or lecturer in India and overseas.
Yes, I have done few lecture demonstrations in the world music departments of a few universities in US. But I teach in India at my home, like Gurukul system.
Ruchiraji, what's your philosophy?
Music being the basic soul within me, I would prefer to be the unknown servant of music throughout my life. And I don't want to run for gimmicks or for money or for fame and pay off my basic values for music.
That's good. That's good. रुचिरा जी, आप अपनी कोई composition सुनाएं, please.
Okay, I'm trying to sing a composition of Madhyalaya Tintal, short khayal in Rag Madhuvanti.
कब ध्यान धरे छम
Thank you, Ruchira ji. That was a very nice performance and we liked it. I'm sure our viewers liked it too. Thank you for coming to our studio and taking time to talk to us, and thank you.
Thank you to you too.